feel or seem a little bit deep, but there's obviously a lot of really important and valuable information in that Wes is trying to get across. Obviously, it's unpacked across 12 weeks. So you could imagine the detail and the thought that's gone into it along with the research and the professionals that actually done the hard yards. But yeah, I think it's really valuable having guests and having, I guess, celebrities in their own right who have been through a lot of experiences that I guess a lot of us are facing, and especially the younger generation, and trying to give a little bit of insight so they're better prepared. So on that note, I'll probably open it up with a nice sort of easy one for both of you, Sarah or Joe or both. What does your slice of heaven look like? Whether it was when you were an athlete, I know both of you are probably still athletes in your own right, still training hard and everything. So what it might have been like in the earlier days as an athlete, your slice of heaven, or maybe, what's your slice of heaven looking like right now? So maybe get Sarah to start first.
My slice of heaven from when I was an athlete, you're right, DJ, I still consider myself an athlete, but mind willing, body not so much these days, is when things were in what we call like a flow state. Okay, so it sort of feels effortless, and you're not, when you talk about the voices that we want to listen to, that there's a real dullness in the voice on your shoulder, and that for me, it was a real freedom to let go, to be myself, without fear, with love of what I'm after. So I imagined my slice of heaven to be, I'm from Rotorua, and so I imagined it to be Lake Tarawera, where I used to go with my family. So it was like really grounded in my people and really calm. And then if chaos came, I was ready for it.
Nice.
So it might be a bit weird, but
no, that's awesome. I mean, I'll jump on the back of that. And when chaos came, what were some of the, I guess, coping mechanisms to keep you in that state? Or was it a hard process? Did it take years to be able to jump back into that lake when you needed to? Really hard, because for me, it was the acceptance that the lake isn't always calm, and I might not always have the right skills to actually deal with that, whatever situation it is, and that's okay, because I'm naturally a pleaser. So I'm the middle child. My dad was really strict on us, and so was my mum. We're a very disciplined family, so I didn't like letting people down. And so when I couldn't handle like rough waters, say, I would just put my head down and try harder, instead of maybe accepting that the rough waters are all part of the journey. And I don't mean to be like metaphorical or anything here, but that's kind of how it was for me, and is for me still like totally learning. But the tools that I've got is a self-acceptance. What are my core values that I'm going to hold true to? And that's 100% integrity and love for me. And connecting to those have enabled me to cross the chaos, or be okay with the chaos. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, no, that's awesome. It's pretty much like the topic 101, just in a nutshell there. That's a great way to kick it off.